The devil might try to deceive you with perfection the way he did it with Jesus, but he was not successful. And this is the book of Matthew, chapter 16, verse 23. And when Jesus was talking about his crucifixion, he was talking to his disciples. And he was like, I will suffer so many things. He's going to suffer so many things, and they will kill him. And 3 days later, he'll be back to life. These were the things which Jesus was talking about. And Peter took him aside and he said, now this was the devil working through Peter. Not Peter, but the devil working through Peter. And he said, never, Lord, this shall never happen to you. Now, there is something to note over here. This is the complete work of the devil. First of all, he uses Peter, who is one of the loved disciples of the Lord. The second thing, he uses the word Lord. The third thing is he's showering concern and care on Jesus for that moment. So basically, first he uses Peter, and from him and through him, he uses the word Lord, so that Jesus is deceived and he believes that it is not the devil talking to him, but it is Peter who is talking to him, since he is using the word Lord. So he's actually carrying out his work with perfection. He's using Peter and then he's using the word Lord. He wants Jesus to believe that it is not the devil talking to him, but it is Peter talking to him. But Jesus already knew that it is not Peter, it is the devil. And the third thing is what he actually says at that moment. Never, Lord, this shall never happen to you. So when Jesus said that he's going to suffer so much and then he'll be killed and then he's going to come back to life the third day. So he says, no, this shall never happen to you. Indirectly, he was showering a lot of care and concern on Jesus. Now we know this thing that the devil was trying to stop Jesus. He was trying to interfere in God's work, but he was also deceiving him at that moment. Now this is the work of the devil. He will always come and deceive you. He wants you to believe that what is not true and what is not real. But Jesus recognized him and he was like, no, you're like a stumbling block for me. Get out of my way. So this complete scripture verse is a learning lesson for all of us, that the devil can work with perfection and he will come and deceive you. By using the right person and by using the right words for that moment, it was an attempt by the devil to deceive Jesus for something which was very, very important in God's eyes and for all of us. If I talk about a testimony over here, which I saw in Sid Roth's It's Supernatural, there was this young girl who was like in mid-20s or late 20s. She died and she went to heaven, but God gave her life back to her. And one thing which she mentioned in her testimony, and that was, I was not drinking enough water. And what God taught me through that testimony was that not wanting to drink enough water is a feeling which is sent by the devil. He will make you believe that you do not need water. You don't want to drink water. You don't feel the need of it. Your body is hydrated. You are functioning absolutely fine. He will give you that feeling. Your organs are being damaged inside, but you have a very strong feeling that no, I am fine. I don't need water. I don't feel thirsty. I'm hydrated. I feel hydrated. This is how the devil works. The same thing applies to food also when it comes to overeating and undereating, not eating enough food or eating more than what your body actually needs or wants. When it comes to not eating enough food, again, the devil is going to give you a feeling that, hey, I'm already full. My stomach feels full. While it is like breakfast time or lunch time or dinner time, the devil actually gives you a feeling in your stomach that it is already full. I don't want to eat the breakfast, or I don't want to have my lunch. I don't want to have my dinner. Again, scheme of the devil. This is a blessing which God gives, but he wants to snatch the blessing away from you. When it comes to overeating, the devil is going to give you a feeling that, even though you have had your breakfast, you're still hungry. You know that this is the amount of food that you should be eating according to your age. In spite of eating all of that, you still feel hungry, because that is the feeling which is sent by the devil. That's the devil inside you working in that way. making you feel, and that you're feeling and you're believing that yes, you're still hungry. And ultimately you fall into his trap and you start eating a lot of food, and accordingly you're going through health issues and stuff. We all know that our bodies are created for a normal quantity of food, not like eating a lot of food or not eating enough food. God has created us in a very normal, healthy, and a positive way. But the devil actually gives you such strong feelings that we get deceived and we fall into his trap. That is why being educated about devil's work, how he's working, what he can do, what he's not doing, what the right way of life is, what you should be doing, what you should not be doing, the devil might try to interfere, all of these things are very important. You should be educating yourself for all of this. Again, coming back to the main topic, the devil can deceive you for something which is not true, not real, and something which you should not be doing. The fact that we have this one particular scripture verse where the devil tried deceiving Jesus by using Peter as a medium and by using the word Lord, and also showering a lot of care and concern on Jesus, that shows that he's skilled. He knows his work. He's deceiving. He knows how to deceive. He can actually work through people, he can also work through words, and he can use multiple ways into making you believe something which is not real and true. And in the end, all I can say is guard yourself against the schemes of the devil. He is not kind. The Lord is full of mercy, full of love, kindness, and compassion, but the devil is not kind.